Hey guys, Eric from We Really Don't Know What We're Doing RC. I'm back to you with the Alfa Romeo M06 Project. Hopefully I'll have this done in 2 more videos. I think I might have dragged it out a little bit too long. Well, it is what it is, but let's keep moving forward. We last left off with not having a Tamiya connector battery. So I went online and I started looking at things, and then I started thinking, oh, you know what, maybe I should just get a new ESC, new motor, and it just kept, I don't know, it kept bothering me, and I came up with a simple solution, and all that was since my battery is a EC3 connector, I went to the hobby store, bought an EC3 connector. So let's try that route first. I mean, it's $4. I mean, you can't go wrong. So I tried that, and I hooked up my receiver. I hooked up, I binded the receiver to, or excuse me, I binded the transmitter to the receiver, and I have the steering servo going, I have the motor going with reverse, and so far I'm pretty happy with the results. Let's give this a whirl to show you guys. Okay. Well, it'd help if I plug the battery in first. Okay. So we have steering servo. What's it doing? And the steering servo is dancing. And we got gas. Reverse. So now I'm going to set this into the car right there, hook this bar up, and we'll see if hopefully the steering will be centered. Now I got the body finished. We'll stop. The body's not finished, but I had this cut out for a while now. I cleaned up the edges with a Dremel tool. I did the heavy cutting with scissors, and then I had a Dremel tool that I hadn't used just to smooth out some of the edges. Now, I do have a question for anybody and everybody that watches this. Now, the Alfa Romeo is always, usually anyway, a classic red, just like Ferrari. Now, I also have the Ferrari right here, which is this body here, the LaFerrari, and that's going to be red also. Do I really want 2 red cars? Oh, sure, that doesn't bother me, but I really am now thinking maybe I can go with silver on this. We just purchased a Matchbox, or a Hot Wheels, that's silver with the Italian striping, the Italian flag striping going all the way around the car. Hey, Oliver. What? Do you know where that that Hot Wheels is? Or the Alfa Romeo? That's silver?
I don't know.
Oh, hold on. We got to find something. Well, we're back. See if I can get the light on that better. That's pretty cool. I don't know how I would get that striping, but it does look cool. So we can get that glare away from it. Well, so my question to you is, what color? Silver or red? I have 2 red cars, which are classic Italian red. The Ferrari has to be red. That's got to be red in my book. I can't change that. The Alpha, I'm 99.5, so I'm 0.5% open to suggestions if I should go silver. And if you have any suggestions, if I do go silver, do you have any suggestions on the tape for the Italian flag colors? I'm hoping they make it a one-piece tape I don't know. I'm not sure, but maybe you guys can help me out. Okay, from here, I'm gonna stop it, and I'll turn it back on when I have the steering servo in, and maybe we'll do a dry run on the kitchen floor. Make sure it goes straight, and then I will mask the windows, and I'll just wait until you guys tell me what color you'd like to see. But again, I was doing my test with the 2S 7.4 volt LiPo, 5200 milliamp 50C, and it is going to be fine when it's done. But we still have a little bit to go, and while I wait for you guys to hopefully give me suggestions on the color, I can start the TTO2 LaFerrari, four-wheel drive, shaft driven. This one I probably could get a brushless system for. I do have the bearings, but anyway, that's for a different time. Back to this. Hey guys, ran into another problem. So I had the steering servo all put in, and it's too tall. I can't believe it. So I was like, oh, I'll throw some spacers in there, but not realizing I only have enough hardware. Well, the hardware I need, it's got to be whatever, it has to be that much longer than the spacing I'm using, and I just don't seem to have it. So I think, I don't know, I don't even remember where I got this from. It's brand new. Maybe I'll just hold it off for one of the bashers get broken. It's probably for that anyway. I'm not really sure. So I have to go to my local hobby store and get the right height. I mean, you can see that gap right there? And then you put this in there, and there's probably like 3/16 of an inch gap. So I figured I could space it with this and this grommet. But I'm like, yeah, it fit. Okay, cool. And then I put the screws in thinking, oh no, they're not long enough. I completely forgot. So I found some other screws that'll work, and you know what? Then, well, I just run out. So I'm going to hit the hardware store, get a couple of these, a couple of these. I think we're good on those. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's all Phillips head screwdriver, or Phillips head drivers. Yeah, if I was going to do this again, well, no, I think it'll be fine for this. I mean, for a basher, I'd probably be replacing parts quite a bit. So I'd rather have the Allen heads. But it is what it is. I mean, maybe I can get for this. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I just want to get this thing going. And again, give me a little bit. I have to go to my local hobby store. We'll get back to it. But in the future, if you guys are building, I'm not the most experienced person, and that's a given. But this height was too high. So if you're building an M06 or any Tamiya that seems to have these spacers, just do a dry run really quick to make sure it fits. Or you can just run into the same situation I did. And maybe if I did get the spacers, you know what? Longer screws would be a lot cheaper than getting a new steering servo. But my worry is the steering servo's here. And this is way up here. Is it gonna hit anywhere? Yeah, see what happens is this will go on here. I'll put that down. How can I show this? Hey Oliver, can you hold this right here for me?
What?
Camera?
This?
The camera.
Oh, camera?
Yep, just don't cover the lens. You're right here. So if I have this flat, this sits flat, keep bringing it back a little bit. And this is, we'll say right there. I turn here. If I turn all the way, huh. I don't know, it looks like it's probably going to hit. I'm trying to cut corners, and that's just probably not going to work. Might as well be safe. Okay, but in future for you guys, if you guys are building one, just make sure you know your height of your steering servo. Okay, cool. Bye.